the news breaking out. Not even, he was not even convicted yet or found guilty. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a very delicate area. You need to build yourself, do what you need to do, speak with experts in that area, and the sky is the limit. Then in the area of networking and wanting to be an agent, you also need to realize that networking is very important. There are a lot of agents, there are a lot of players. Did you hear the statistics Babak said about the German league alone? So you can imagine how hard it is to get there. So that also speaks to everyone here that desires to go professional. Be ready to give it what it takes. You never know when your opportunity is going to come, right? You be ready to give it what it takes because the competition is massive. He said there are about 7 million professional players registered, and in the leagues, there are only about 1,500. What percentage is that? That's insane. So what should the other 6 million, 800 or 900 and something thousand people, what should they be doing? Do you understand? Also, in the area of networking, be ready to seek mentorship. Babak is a mentor to me in this area. I'm new in this space. I'm trying to be a lawyer, but Babak happens to be a mentor to me. So in case that part is not known yet, he's a mentor to me because I'm new. You can hear the number of years and the experience that he has had in this, and the number of times he has even been to Nigeria, Africa, and you can imagine all the other parts of the world he has gone in search of talents. So I hope I've been able to answer your question.
Good afternoon, sirs. My name is Juwon Adedeji. My question goes to Mr. Babak. You made mention of club size outside Nigeria that mostly don't actually want to sign a player or get a player signed because of videos and statistics. Definitely here in Nigeria, I can say most club size or players that have statistics in the net, that's in the websites, from the club side, from the Premier League side, that's the top division league in Nigeria. The amateur ones like the pro one and the amateur ones, as NNL, we call them NNL and NLO in Nigeria, don't have such statistics on net. Because you get a player that plays maybe all matches in this pro one side. In Europe, we call it championship. But in Nigeria, we call it pro one side. They don't have such statistics to put online because of bad networks and then bad media or bad publicity. So how will such player get to go to club in Europe when you don't have the statistics, but you've played all those leagues and then you don't have nothing to show for it? How will a club or a player come visit the club after the agency have actually helped him speak up to go there to get a club?
Again, I think this the key is to having, and here it will just end up in this, that you need to have in here 1 or 2 companies who is collecting data. This is how it will be the future. Right now, it's like the old-fashioned way. People are coming over to watch matches. And the problem is, I think, maybe in Ghana it's even more extreme than in Nigeria. People are a little bit fearing of Nigeria because of some attacks in northern Nigeria, etc. They feel not so comfortable in coming in here, not everyone. But if they're coming in to Abuja or to Lagos, this is mainly the destinations of them. So they are going to scout grassroots because they believe if they see something, these are the players who are cheaper than if they are organized. And if they are organized, why they are not already in Europe? Well, there are some. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are some who have the talent who play then even internationally. Yeah, with their local team or with the national team, with the under 20, under whatever. So they are way more in focus. But again, at the moment, it's just a little bit out of luck. If somebody is really coming to see this player in the right time and the right moment, this makes it even more difficult than, let me say, players who are, as I mentioned, playing in Germany, because you have them on the radar constantly. There will be no player which has been lost. Yeah, there must be a reason why a player hasn't made it to the top. Yeah? But in here it's more luck to have the right person speaking about you with the right persons, and this right person need to speak with the right club for you to be open for such kind of engagement. For example, no chance for no one in here, I can tell that, to come straight to Germany. No chance, because German regulation says just the first and the second Bundesliga is allowed to have non-EU foreigners. If it's a Russian, or is it a Brazilian, or is it an African, doesn't matter. Just in the first two Bundesligas. If you want to play second Bundesliga, you need to play for at least, not maybe the dominant one, but you need to play in your A national team for the Super Eagles to come to the second Bundesliga, or definitely in the first Bundesliga. Otherwise, no chance to get there straight. I don't want to say that this is not possible to enter the market. You can go over other destinations. We have shown it. We send players to Denmark. We send them especially to Czech Republic. We send them to Finland. Then they have statistics there. There they can show themselves. From there, it's possible to enter the market. But as I said, you need to find the right club for the right player. So in this point, it is more out of luck at the moment. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dayo Awoni. I'm a sports journalist. I want to ask this question. We've seen on several occasions that some players that we think that they are the top of their game, they will not be able to play more than 2-3 years, all because probably the academy that they are coming from, there is 1 or 2 hanky-panky game that they played before they eventually get to that level. And now they've introduced MRI. What do you think, or is there any alternative to MRI for academy to test their players before they even send them out? Because some academy is very difficult for them to spend a lot on their player to do the MRI test. Is there any other alternative aside MRI test to test the age of the players before they eventually push them out to know? Because some may tell you that they are 16 years old. At the end of the day, by the time they play for 2-3 years, you discover that they are already in their prime. So this is the first question I want to ask. Mr. Babak, you mentioned the fact that academy is very, when you are dealing with academy, you need money, finance to really make sure that you get things done. Is there a plug outside that academy can really queue into to get funds in order for them to augment things in their academic, apart from the one that the individual or private owners are investing in the players? Thank you very much. This for Mr. Babak. Yes.
Okay, I think if I got everything correct, there were a couple of questions, if I'm not wrong. First of all, about the MRI, is it based on, what is the purpose of the question regarding MRI? Is it about the age?
I think it's worried
About the age